So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's your love or possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they say, so they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say, so they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Fires the three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Outside, Brown. White with it. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Back to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. The three ball. Here's Towns. Double team on Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And New York has possession. Now here's Brunson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the basket by Holiday.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So it's Boston now. The Knicks making their last shot. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis at his size, that time impressive on the move.
And here's New York now. They trail by 1. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got 7 points.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The kick to Tatum. With the drive. is good.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Here's Anunoby. Yep, that one goes.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Brown. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Here's White. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And it's Brunson missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to White. To the inside. Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, that dunk looks so easy.
New York trailing. It's hard on the wing. 7 points in the game. Here's Brunson outside. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Porzingis in the post. And here's White. Back to Porzingis. And some solid defense from Towns. Brunson looks it over. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
29 seconds left in the opening quarter. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Out of bounds. Celtic ball.
26 seconds left to the first. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Boston out in front, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number
10.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Celtics on D. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Ryan, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Shots good by Hart.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Pass to Craig. Inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Knicks trail by 6. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Payne. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Boston leading by 4. Horford outside. Back to White. Pass to Pritchard. Now Horford. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
From the arc. McBride can't get it to go.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Precious Achua picks one up.
Terrific work there by Al Horford, getting close to the hoop, really forcing the defense to foul him.
And the second free throw is good. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Horford gets it done inside.
Well, I like that Al right there just got a great angle, and he finished strong.
To the paint. Back to McBride. White with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Holiday. The Knicks pull it in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Achua for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Left side, Porzingis. Achua with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
McBride lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Brown. Now White. 6 on the shot clock. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Robinson. Outside Payne. And again, New York with the triple.
No hesitation from Payne that time. Being assertive here.
Here's Porzingis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the free throw. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Holiday. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Outside Achiuwa. For three, Bridges. That shot is off. Boston trailing. Brown scanning the floor. Right side, Porzingis. Inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Outside Payne. Outside Robinson. Outside Achiuwa. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Achiuwa's got 8.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Payne. It's Bridges on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Outside, Brown. Up top, Tatum. Give him 8. Into the lane. And finished off by Tatum.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Achiuwa. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. No good on the second free throw. It's a close game here in Boston. Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Bridges to the middle. Here's Achiuwa. Back to Bridges. Robinson with it. Outside Payne. Lets a three fly. Tatum pulls it in. And White has got the ball here for Boston. To the inside. Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Pass to Achua. Launches it. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And here's White. McBride covers. Here's Payne. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's White. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. McBride with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Deciding to change it up. A minute 20 left in the third. Brunson is doubled. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. To get back on track. It's hauled in by White. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
They now take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 2. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Towns. From the right block. Yes! And the foul! That one on White.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns. Using his size and strength to make things happen.
This will be his third free throw of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now here's Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And it's a 5-point New York lead. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. New York out in front. They're up by 5. And we're coming.
42.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's New York with it. Now Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Outside Craig. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Craig with it. Hard covering. Pass to Pritchard. Now Horford. Horford draws the double. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Recognition by Horford there as the shot clock was winding down. They had to nail that one.
Right side Hart. Over Craig. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The quick look, no good that time.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And there it is for him.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Left side Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Knicks lead by 5.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Outside White. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Left side, Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And he comes up with a bucket.
Porzingis warning it and gets it.
Knicks leading by 3. Towns with the ball. Back to Shamet. Outside Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Back to Holiday. The shot from the low post is good. And it's now only a 1-point Knick lead.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter here.
A guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on it.
Here's Tatum. It's stolen by Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Towns outside. Pass to Shamet. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 6-point New York lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Right side, Brunson. And stolen by Porzingis. Left side, Brown. He can't hit that time. And some solid defense from Towns. Outside, Brunson. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Bridges. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And it's Tatum missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Tatum with it. So New York wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.